So, a year ago, I had my daughter. And for a lot of people, postpartum depression is a real bish. So, not only did I have such bad nausea that they gave me suppositories, like suppository medication for my nausea, that my husband had to try to help me as I cried because I was so nauseous, and then I was so scared and anxious from getting that medicine that I would throw up more, cry, and it back out. So that was like super fun pregnancy, and I'm a negative blood type, so then I also had to get a shot in my butt cheek because I'm a RH factor carrier. So that was great. And then the day my water broke, my husband told me that I just peed my pants. And when I called the hospital to say, hey, I think my water broke, they basically told me like, no, it didn't break. You might have just peed. Like, are you sure? Because I felt like something like, and out. And they were like, no, if your water broke for real, it'd be constantly coming out. So I was super pregnant, and I'm like waddling around the house like, it broke, calling everybody like to come watch the kids because they were home in bed asleep, and it was 10 o'clock at night, and my husband's playing his video game like, you're fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'm still panicked, like hobbling around, changed my underwear a couple times because they kept getting wet, and they were like, well, I guess if you feel like it broke, you can come in and we'll check. Guess who was right? Who's never had a kid and was right? So, then they had to give me the horrible medication that makes you go into labor because my water had already broke. I was already leaking fluid, and that's not good because that's what she was living in. So, you know, boom, she came 3 weeks early. Great for me. And then after that, a bunch of shit went down with my family, which was great. Like, threats were made. It's fine. And then the hair loss. And gobs and gobs and gobs of my hair. Like, the entire front sections of here and, like, here, bald. So, like, if I come in, all this is, like, so short because it's just now growing back on the sides, which is normal for postpartum, which is great. But, like, you hear about postpartum hair loss, and you don't really think about that. Like, oh, I'm just gonna look bald when I put my hair up. So part of the only reasons that I got bangs was to cover the hair loss that went all around the front of my face. I have a cold, so that's cool. But I figured if I don't start right now, I'll push it off again and again and again, because that's what you do when you don't know where to start, right? You just keep pushing it back. And this is important to me, and my window's out here, so I keep looking out the window and not at the camera because I feel awkward talking to myself. But that's fine. So postpartum depression is hard. And so I'm trying really hard to make my social media match to like how I feel. And how I think you would feel if you were postpartum. Because they don't tell you all the shit. Like, I was in the doctor's office and I was 6-7 months pregnant, and I was in tears to my doctor saying like, I don't think I'll look the same in a bikini. And my doctor, who was a woman who had kids, looked me in the face and said, yeah, your belly button never looks the same. You'll never wear a bikini again. I was crushed. Like, how do you tell somebody that like their worst fear is true? In the face. And just act like it's perfectly fine. I was a model on Instagram. I was an influencer. I was a dancer. I got paid to go to clubs to be the pretty girl at the bottles. Like, who got you bottles? And now you're telling me that I'm not gonna be this hot girl that I was? Like, I'm never ever gonna look the way I thought I was gonna look? There's no such thing as bouncing back? What? And they just, like, unless you've been postpartum, no one gets it. Like, the mental and physical and biological changes that your brain goes through when you have a baby, when you breastfeed a baby, the physical changes your boobs go through when you breastfeed a baby. Whew. I don't want to talk about that right now. But coming to terms with like how I look right now, a year postpartum, starting a YouTube channel, hello friends, posting on TikTok, posting on Instagram, shit I never would have posted before, like my cellulite and my stretch marks, and like the fact that like that happens, I'm like pretty proud of myself, but also very embarrassed by myself at the same time. So this outfit I'm wearing right now, it still has a tag on it. There it is. This is something that I bought when I was 6 months pregnant, 6 or 7 months pregnant. I couldn't get it past my knees. This is the outfit I bought, and I told my husband, I want to fit into this. I want to fit in this outfit after I have our daughter. Like, I want to bounce back. I want to be what I was before. I want to look what I looked like before. And it's not humanly possible. Like, your body can look similar, but you'll never be who you were before you had a kid. Because now you have a person that looks at you all day, lovingly and like accepting of you, and like just you're their whole world. Like, if you were breastfed as a mom, and you're holding them right, and they're looking up at you like you walk on air, like that feeling. You never had that before. You never had that before. It doesn't matter how many times someone told you you're pretty or you're skinny or you're cute. This is completely different. Like, and for me, having a daughter specifically, I want her to love herself the way I didn't love myself before. And I'm not gonna cry on YouTube. Not on the first day. We're gonna suck it back in. We're gonna suppress these tears for the first video. So, hi, my name is Jody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is all about how you love yourself postpartum, because the way you love yourself is the way that your kids will love themselves. So, I didn't put foundation on. I have acne scars, I have freckles, I have pores, I have cellulite, I have stretch marks, I have frizzy hair, I have postpartum hair loss. And that's okay. All of those things are okay. You know why? Because I love myself and I love my daughter. And I'm still not gonna cry on YouTube. I'm not gonna do it. I won't do it for you, YouTube. Not today. So if you like what I've said, or you can relate to what I've said, you guys should subscribe so I can cry in a different video that you will be subscribed to. Okay, bye.